Yesterday, I closed my August 2025 calls on Tesla because the BX trender, which you can see is this indicator at the bottom of your screen, closed dark red, made a lower low, and decreased under a constant value of 0. This is normally our time to walk away from a long position, and that's exactly what we did. That said, today, the very next day, the BX trender has increased, closed higher low, so went from dark red to light red, and this has triggered our trading strategy and our trading bot to enter once again. You can see that it alerted our Discord community today when the market closed, and I will be following this with August or September calls at market open on Friday. Now, the reason I'm getting back in, even though I just got out yesterday, is because my requirements to get back in are met. I am never trading emotionally. I am never focused on what is going to happen. I'm only focused on if my requirements are met or are not met. And you can see that following this strategy of just getting in when the BX trender is increasing, making a higher low, and then exiting when it decreases under a value of 0, meaning that it turns dark red, we would have made in the past 4 years a 617% return, while buy and hold would have only made a 57% return. We would have an average win of 13.8% with an average loss of only 3%. Now understand, our win rate, which is our accuracy, was only 44%. So we are losing more than we are winning. But the most important thing here is that when we're winning, we are winning nearly 4.5 times what we are losing. I want you to think of trading much like gambling, more specifically with a slot machine. If you were to sit down on a slot machine, let's say that you had a 44% chance of making money every time you pulled that slot machine, but when you lost $100, and when you won $450, then it doesn't matter what the next pull on the slot machine will be. All that matters is that if you can sit there and play that slot machine long enough, that you will make a ton of money. And that's all systematic trading like this does. Now, the important thing here is to manage your expectations. Anytime that I take a trade, I am not expecting to win on that next trade. I mean, statistically, we have a very high chance that we're not going to win. But what I think I will win is over time, and I know that I will win over time. It doesn't mean I'm going to win on the next position, but here, if we would have taken 56 trades, we would have made a 617% profit. But if we look at the past 2 trades, we would have had a 2.5% loss and a 5% loss. But what's more important is that you're actually trading this every single time that our requirements are met. I see a lot of people who ask me questions like, well, what about geopolitical concerns? What about what's going on in the Middle East right now? What about tariffs? What about whatever it is, right? And the whole point is that I don't pay attention to any of that. There's no reason to. All I pay attention to is my entry and exit requirements because we have no idea what is going to happen next. Anybody who tells you that they know what's going to happen with Iran and Israel, they know what's going to happen with tariffs, they know what's going to happen with inflation, they are lying. They have no clue. None of us have any clue. And so for me to try to cherry pick which trade is going to be right versus which trade is going to be wrong is silly and pointless. And that's why I don't do it. Now, taking a look at this setup here, coming in on Friday, price could drop lower. We could get a lower low on the BX, take a small loss, move on once again, much like we did the past 2 times. But if this breaks out as the past would dictate it will, basically if this is a winner, not that it's going to be a winner, but if it's a winner, then we should see an average move up to $375, which would be about a 16% move to the upside. And our model is actually predicting best case a move up to $460 by the end of July. Now, I don't think the move to $460 is going to happen that quickly. I'd be very happy if it did, but I will still take the trade no matter what. My plan going into Friday is to most likely open August calls, probably a strike sitting at the money between $320 to $330, depending upon where we are. And I will continue to hold on to that position until the BX trender once again closes lower lows. Now, if you want to learn this strategy, get access to this indicator that you see here, go ahead and check out our free courses. The link is in the description. There's no credit card, there's no catch, there's no BS. We're not going to email you 1,000 times. The only thing I ask in return is that you actually take these classes in sequential order so that you can not only get the indicators and learn them, but actually understand the psychological aspect to trading, which I think is the most important thing. And if you want to trade with me and my team live each and every single day, get access to all of our trades, all of our trading bots, which alert us in the Discord community. We have ones that go off of the daily time frame, the 1 hour time frame, the 15-minute time frame. The link to our Discord community will be at the bottom of the free course page. I would love to have you guys over there, and I'll see you next.